Good morning, guys. Happy Tuesday morning from a thunderstormy Tennessee. We're finally getting a little bit of rain. They keep promising it, and it never seems to materialize. But so we got a thunderstorm going on. So if you hear any cracks in the back while I'm doing this, bear with me. Hopefully, I won't lose power in the middle of it. That's happened before, but we'll go on. So this question comes up quite a bit. How safe is my bank? How safe is my credit union? Are the credit unions the same as banks? Are they at just as much risk? I was telling you yesterday about the federal government now considering limiting withdrawals from banks. I guess in the month of March, bank deposits across the country went down 5%. That's a lot, guys. That's, you think about the amount of money that's put in the banks, and 5% was taken out. Mind you, all the paychecks that went in and everything like that, eliminate all those and then take out another 5%. People are wising up and going, I don't trust this, okay? Can you trust your bank? A lot of you guys have asked me how to check, okay? Can you check the financial statements? And no offense to everybody, but I'm betting a lot of people probably don't have the knowledge to read financial statements and figure out the stability of a bank. People have asked me about how do I find out about my little regional bank that's not publicly traded. They don't post their financials up online. You got to go ask. Or asking about credit unions that are member owned. You got to go ask. And of course, if they give it to you, when they give it to you, they'll give you the complete, everything's perfect around here. We're golden. No problem. You'll hear all that. So why do you even need to see that? And then even if you can get the information, you're only getting what they provide. Okay. So where do we look? And this is one of the reasons why I love this community so much, is because this is not a one-way conversation. It's not me telling you stuff. It's all of us helping each other. And as you guys give me information that is great to get out to the masses, I want to get it out to you guys, right? And a lot of times I will get ideas for videos or information that I can share with you from y'all. Tennessee lady sent me a link to a website yesterday I'd never heard of, BauerFinancial.com, okay? Now I want you to look at this. I'll show you the screen here real quick. This is just one. This is just a snapshot of one page of the ratings of, 7 banks in California. Just random picking somewhere. And you look, you got 5-Star Bank or Flagstar Bank or 5-star banks. Fremont Bank, okay, still good, okay. Gateway Bank, problem, all right. Genesis Bank, on the cusp of being a problem. This website allows you to go into the website and check any bank or any credit union, big or small, as to what their financial condition is, okay? How stable the bank is. If personally I've got money at Gateway Bank in Oakland, California, and I see it's a 2-star bank, my mission on today is find a new bank, okay? Because their rating system shows that 2-star banks are not in good financial shape. Let's put it this way. So I'll put the link below so you guys can read that. Go check out your banks and see what the stability is. Maybe if anything, it'll either give you an action idea, I got to find a new bank, or peace of mind going, okay, my bank's 5 stars, I'm good. Personally, if 5 stars, you're fine. 4 stars, I'd think about it. If it's anything under 4 stars, I'd be finding a new bank today, okay? Because you don't, trust me, you do not want to be the one that wakes up one day, the 1st of June, just saying, okay, and find out that your bank says, I'm sorry, Mr. Smith, we are restricting you from taking $100, more than $100 out of your bank account. I'm sorry, Mr. Smith, We went bankrupt over the weekend. I'm sorry, Mr. Jones. Uh, we did a bail-in because the bank's not whole. And all of a sudden you're going, I'm screwed. Okay? You know, think about this. Even everybody's saying, oh, they made Silicon Valley Bank whole or whatever it would be. It didn't happen like that. Let's say this happens the first of the month. Okay? Rent's due on the first of the month. And I remember I had one apartment I lived in that if the rent wasn't paid by the third of the month, the late fees were astronomical. Okay? Let's say it takes 72 hours to get you whole. Sorry. Now instead of paying your, I don't know, $1,800 rent payment for your tiny little one-bedroom apartment, now you just got a $300 late fee on top of it. No fault of your own. Your money was there. The bank just screwed you. Joe Biden just screwed you. This is a perfect reason for why I say have 6 months worth of bills. I mean, I understand people can't, but at least have a month worth of bills in cash at home. Because if all of a sudden your bank is FUBAR and you can't get more than $100 out and your rent's due or your car payment's due or what your electric bill is due, and the bank says, I'm sorry, your money's going to be frozen for the next 2 weeks while the Fed sorts this out, at least you can go, all right, I can still pay my rent, Mr. Landlord, will you take cash? Oh, no, we don't take cash. Great. I'm heading to the 7-Eleven and getting money orders, or going to the post office and getting money orders and getting my bills paid so I don't have to wind up being one of these homeless people that, especially in California, hell, you only have 50% of the homeless in the country, because California's run so well and all these banking failures seem to happen in California. Okay. It's time to take a look at stuff like this where you go, all right, what is the safety of my bank? If 5% of the money in the country is already flowing out of the bank, that's not going to slow down. That's going to speed up. That's telling you that people don't trust the banks. They don't trust the government. Look at Joe's approval numbers yesterday. Joe's approval numbers came out yesterday. 36%, the lowest of his presidency. Okay? Where is Joe hemorrhaging voters right now? The black community. The black community is what put Joe in office in the first place. And barely 50% of blacks are saying that they'll vote for Joe for re-election. Okay? This is it. The normies are finally starting to wake up going, you know what? We aren't in good shape. Now, I'm not going to say that the normies are going, hey, this would be a good idea if I put some food back or did, some prepping actions, got some medical equipment or, buy some gold and silver. But we've seen, and just pay attention to where the world is going at this point. Gun sales are up. We have these states, Washington and Illinois, trying to do gun confiscations and trying to ban guns. What happened? There was a mad dash to the gun stores. People are trying to get them ahead of time. Why? Because they know something's up. All right? They know the reason that governments don't want you to have weaponry. It's the same reason the Nazis disarmed everybody, because then they have no competition. Right? You look at any of this. One of y'all telling me about them hiking property taxes in Colorado ridiculously, like 50% or whatever, and offering deferments on paying your property taxes, right? People are waking up. What's a deferment, guys? A deferment on property taxes is called a lien, all right? You are now giving the government ownership of, part ownership of your property. Not a good idea, okay? They're trying to snake this in all over the place where they're going to take away, they're already hell-bent on taking away your rights, right? Y'all know that. Now they're hell-bent on taking away the property that you own, your money, your land, your weaponry. Do you see what this is leading to? They are trying to take everything away from us and then go, we're your only option. The only way this stops is if we refuse. You want property taxes? Fine, here's property taxes. You aren't putting a lien in my house. You want to take my weapons? You can have them one bullet at a time. Okay? You want to take my money? You try whatever you can do. I don't have any freaking money in the bank. Okay? We have to outsmart them at their own game. This is what we do. This is why we prep. Okay? Because when they pull stupid stuff, we're already one step ahead of them. Pinball out.